Hello and welcome to episode 3 of these basic Python tutorials I'm making. Today we're going to go over conditions. What conditions are, it's basically checking if different variables have the same value. So if I want to check if x is 10 and y is 11, and I want to check if these are the same values, then I can print x equals y, and it'll become false because x doesn't have the same value as y. But if I change y to 10, it'll print true because now they have the same value. And the way we do this is we use something called conditions. Well, we use operators to check if conditions are true or false. So the basic operators are equals to check if something has the same value as another thing. Exclamation equals, which is basically the opposite of equals, and checks if something isn't the same as another thing. Like triangle bracket thing, to check if something in that direction, to check if something is less than another value. So if I say 10 here and 11 here, if 10 is less than 11, go to the next line. The same goes for in the opposite direction. These two lines do the exact same thing because I just switch the values. Because this means less than and this means greater than. You could also modify those statements a bit by using an exclamation, an equals at the end. This means greater than or equals, or less than or and equals. So if the value on this side is greater than the value on this side, then it'll go to the next line. But when I put this exclamation mark here, it can also be the same value, and it'll continue on. And you don't need variables to do this. You could also just write 10 and 10. And since these are the same thing, it'll print true. Okay, so now we're going to go over all of these conditions. Equals just checks if two values are equal. And of course 10 is equal to 10, so this will print out true. Yes. If I now change this to 20, and 20 isn't equal to 10, it'll print out false. Yes. You could also do the opposite and check if something isn't equal. And now this will print out true because 20 isn't equal to 10. Yes, if I now change this back to 10, it'll print out false because they have the same value. Yes, so these two are just the opposite. Now we'll check the less than. Now if this is less than this, it'll print out true, which it isn't because they're equal. Yes, it'll print out false because this isn't less than this. If I now change this to 9, it's true. Greater than or equals to. Now this will print out true if this is less than this or the exact same value. And now as you can see, it's true. This works exactly the same for the greater than operator. Yes, because they have the same value, it prints out true. So now we've gone over all the basic conditions, but these also works for different data types that we went over in the last episode, if they have the same value. So if I have this string, if I have a string with 10 and I say that this string is an int, then now this will print out true because I said that this string right here, put this inside the int function, which turns it into an integer with a value of 10. So this will print out true in the console. Yes, if I now just have just a regular string and try to run this, it'll print out false because, well, it's not false, it's an error because they're not the same data type, which means that they can't be used together. But you can use floats together with ints. So if I say 10.9 is greater than or equals to 10, it'll print out true because it's greater than it, yes. But if I now change this to less than, it'll print out false, yes.